What's up YouTube, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and this is my unboxing and first look at the Essential phone. So this phone actually comes from Andy Rubin, who is the former CEO of Android, and it looks very promising. Inside the box, as well as the phone, you've got the charger, a USB Type-C braided cable, a USB Type-C to 3.5mm dongle, and that is because this device does not have a 3.5mm headphone jack. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And you also get a SIM card ejector tool. Getting straight to the device and removing the plastic from the back, the first thing that you'll notice is this beautiful ceramic back. This thing is so reflective that it essentially looks like a mirror. Anyway, it looks and feels very premium. And you've also got a titanium frame, making this a very solid and durable phone. The device has a dual 13-megapixel camera setup. One is RGB and the other is monochrome, both with an f1.85 aperture, and they work similarly to Huawei phones where the images will be combined to give you a better shot. You've also got a dual LED flash, and obviously I'm gonna have to spend some time with this camera, and definitely let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a SuperSaf style camera comparison of this with another device. Also at the back are two accessory power pins. Now the thinking behind the Essential is that it will be modular and you'll be able to snap on some additional accessories. One of the ones that they've got right now is the 360 camera, and then they'll be having additional modules which you can purchase later on. I haven't got the 360 camera as yet, but I'll let you know when I've got it and how I get on. There's also a fingerprint scanner here at the back, and one of the things you will notice is that the back is a bit of a fingerprint magnet. There is a simple solution to this, and that is with a skin from our channel sponsor dbrand. I've got mine coming very soon, and I'll be leaving a link to them in the description below if you want to go ahead and pick one up for yourself. Now at the front is personally my highlight feature of this device, and that is that 5.7-inch near bezel-less display. It has a 19:10 aspect ratio with a quad HD resolution 2560x1312, and it stretches over to almost all of the corners and looks absolutely beautiful. Now looking at the Essential phone next to the iPhone 7 Plus, you can really see how much of a difference these minimal bezels make. The Essential phone coming in much smaller in terms of the height and width, but has a 5.7-inch display versus the 5.5 on the 7 Plus. Up top is an 8-megapixel front-facing camera with an f2.2 aperture, and it kind of dips into the display. This way you're not increasing the bezels on the top, but at the same time you can have things like your time and battery info, etc. all along the top on the left and right of the camera. At the bottom side of the front, you don't actually have anything, and this is where we've got a slightly thicker bezel. I think it would have been nice if we could have had capacitive buttons in this area here, but the capacitive buttons are on screen. On the top and on the left hand side we don't actually have anything. On the right hand side we have the volume buttons as well as the power button. At the bottom is a single bottom facing speaker, a USB Type-C connector which does support fast charging, and the device has a 3040 mAh battery. But as you'll notice here, there is no headphone jack. Now it looks like Essential are following the example of Apple by not including this, and I know a lot of you guys will be disappointed. Yes, there is a dongle included, but this definitely can be inconvenient. There's also a SIM card tray here at the bottom, but you cannot expand the storage. You do, however, get 128GB here as a base, so that's definitely not too bad, and powering the device is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor with 4GB of RAM, and then you've got Android version 7.1.1 and it's near stock. Now coming from Andy Rubin, you can expect that updates should be pretty frequent, and you're not going to get too much interference in terms of a skin. And because of the latest processor and the RAM, this should be pretty smooth as well. If you do want me to do a speed test of this versus another device, definitely let me know. So guys, that is the Essential phone. Now in terms of my first impressions, I think this thing does look very promising, especially because of that near bezel-less display and that very premium titanium and ceramic build. However, there are a few shortcomings. No 3.5mm headphone jack, no wireless charging, and no official waterproofing either. What do you guys think of the Essential phone? Definitely drop me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then please do hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help me out. And if you haven't already, then be sure to subscribe and switch on notifications. We've got plenty more content coming up on here. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.